This video was sponsored by Enhance, Elbilmek, ABRP Planner, Kempower and Bilkomponenter. Alright, it is Sunday now, 1 in the afternoon. We are getting ready for a trip to Oslo with the family. They are inside right now. I think that's best right now. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot some video outside first. They are mostly ready now. So, okay, a tip from one of my viewers is how to identify which generation battery you have. So if you look under the driver's seat here, so the easiest way is if you use the phone's selfie camera, and then you look under here. Let me see if I can. You can see, okay, there. It's kind of weird, right? But at least this is the viewer's point of view, right? So there is one of the bolts. If it's squared around the plate or whatever, that is generation 1, or they call it 100A battery. And if it's round around the bolt, which this case is, then it's 100B battery or the Gen 2 battery. So according to this, we're supposed to have the Gen 2 battery now. Really? Okay, we need to, one way to verify this is to charge and see what kind of speed we get. If we can get more than 115 kilowatt, but we are kind of high on state of charge here. So maybe I could drive a little bit this evening, but I'm not sure. Yeah, but okay. But if you look here, and I go to battery, and then you see that it's claimed to be 94%. Well, I mean, when I tested it last year, it was the B battery, the Gen 2 battery. They were at around 97%. Maybe they already degraded 3-4% during 1 year. Well, okay. So one way to maybe run the battery low, but then we're kind of messing up the test, but it's not really a strict consumption test, is it? So what we can do is we can run the preconditioning here. Okay, it's on now. Oh wow, cool. It says that in 15 minutes it will reach optimal temperature. So if you go here, you can click here and switch the display. Okay, you see that we're pulling 10 amps right now. If I switch off preconditioning, it drops to only 3 amp. So it's pulling 7 amps. And if you do the math, 7 times 3 here is around 2.5 kilowatt it pulls for the battery heating. So it's not that powerful. That's what I've seen before. And also I'll tell you the plan. Today we're gonna go to Vigeland first, and then we go to Oslo Street Food. So let me see, there's a big park in Oslo. Here it is, Vigeland. I want to show I want to show Isabel. Let's see, no, that's Slottsparken, my bad. Here, Vigeland, yeah. They also call it Frognerparken. So there's a parking spot here, but I haven't found a way to show a satellite map here. Okay, Bjørn is being critical again, but for a flagship, then first of all, the screen is kind of small compared to, for example, the Onvo EL9. But the Onvo EL9 is just next level. Yeah, it's also from Nio. Okay, there's a new generation EL8 also coming, but I know it's roughly here. And also we should have a satellite map. Wait, okay. I think you're not supposed to press and hold. Just press, okay, no, press and hold. I was there, direction. Yeah, I want to go there. See, okay, just I thought, yeah, you want to take the ring 3, okay, and then start. And then let's get ready. All right, we're now in Oslo, and timing is okay now. It's 1:30 in the afternoon, and Axel is asleep. So now we just drive a little bit slower here. Normally I would try to hammer it, but we just take it easy, follow the traffic flow-ish, right? Nice weather in Oslo today. Yeah, it's 22 degrees Celsius. And of course, we need to keep the song on repeat here. Isabel wants to listen to Captain Sabeltann, but in the settings here, if you go to sound setting, we can see we cut out that part. So wife and I, we can have a conversation in front, and then Isabel can listen to Captain Sabeltann. We park at the Vigelandsparken, and in Norway, this is the perfect spot. All the other spots you're sandwiched. It's harder if you have family with you, but here in Norway, it is allowed to park on the line. As long as the tire is on the line, then it's allowed. So actually, for a family car, you want to have the fattest tires available. Okay, anyway, here you see Vigeland Park. It's a big park in Oslo, and well, we'll just take a little promenade here with the kids. Oxa woke up. Yeah, Isabel always wants to grab the top spot there, and Oxa gets the forward facing lower spot here, but I think he's fine with that. Ah, lovely weather. So over there we have, they call it monolith. The monolith, there are some statues here. This is one of the landmarks if you come to Oslo. We actually don't come here that often because we used to live here. You know? But yeah, so I want to show Isabel Sinnataggen. It's one of these statues that is an angry baby. There it is, Sinnataggen. I don't know why this statue is so famous, but it's like in Brussels, you know, the mannequin piss, it's something like that. You know, it's just a child peeing. Yeah, Isabel, there you go. There's Sinnataggen. Done. Checkpoint reached. Okay, now we just chill a bit in the grass here. Apparently, Axel is not used to walking on grass, or he doesn't like it. He prefers walking on hard surfaces. So we have to get him used to this because, I mean, kids, they love playing in the grass, right? The ultimate showdown between Samsung Galaxy S24 Plus and any iPhone 15 Pro. Which camera has the best picture? Or actually, I think the Samsung over-saturates everything. Yeah. But I noticed that my camera for video at night, it struggles. You know why? Because it has a small sensor compared to my big camcorder. So for night shots, and actually for most videos, I will use the camcorder, and then for occasional videos, I'll use the phone. Okay, next stop is going to be Oslo Street Food. We'll park at Gunerius to drive this route here. Yeah, they closed that. Okay, that's good. It shows all that. But I noticed something. If we go here in the sound settings and then go to, it claims to be sound mode rare, but it resets to still play in the front every time. So I have to do this. That's kind of clumsy. And yeah, okay, when it comes to pressewheel, okay, I switched to Bjørn the other day, but then the next day when I came back, it switched over to pressebil. So I wonder if the press card, I mean, if the pressebil account has been linked to this key fob. So every time you approach with the key fob, I don't know. I have to figure out more. But okay, anyway, let's go. Okay, park Nio over here. Yeah, keep climate on over there. So power clip, whatever it's called. Yeah, just to keep it nice and chill in there because 23 degrees Celsius and sunny now. So wifey already went ahead. There you go. Huh? What? So Isabel is now asleep. I moved her over and she still didn't wake up. But Axel is awake because he slept earlier. Man, this double decker is so awesome. I love it. Wifey doesn't know the place around here. Yeah, the e-Gazelle S. But I think we need to charge it because it has, okay, 3 dots left out of 4. Okay. Oh yeah, the food for today is tonkatsu. And then for YC we have sweet and spicy chicken. Oh yeah, with rice. Yeah, and then Isabel is still asleep, so eventually she'll wake up and we'll probably hear that she wakes up. We were back in the car and I kept climate on. But when I put Axel in the back here, the rear feels quite warm. And I suspect that keep climate on feature. See, it's just a side swipe and then you have the, it's called power keep mode. I suspect it only keeps 8-track in the front, not in the back. It doesn't check that we have clicked on the belt in the back, right? When you turn on AC here, it reports 24.5 degrees. Isn't that a bit high? Oh, it's a separate. Oh, so the app keep climate on is 21. It doesn't. It disregards what I set it here. I wonder how it was in other cars like Tesla, if it remembers which temp I used last time. But okay, but if you click here, we have just this and no rear seat. Well, this is just for ventilation and heating, so slight bummer. We just have to keep that in mind next time. Maybe I could just, next time I should tap down here to go lower temp. Wait a minute. Vehicle is not at parking status. Wait, but are we not in the park status? Oh, okay. I think we have to go out of the power keep mode then. No, it's not in the power keep mode. I went out of it. Wait, so there is no feed? There is no sync between this temp and that temp? Really? Okay, we're now at the cleavage. We are now at the cleavage and we're gonna test on V3 supercharger. So you see, Nio has a charge port over there, which aligns fine with Tesla because Tesla has a charge port on the left side with the right side, not the right side with the wrong side. So I have 33% battery. It should give me, I don't know, over 150 kilowatt, right? If this is a second gen. Let's see if we go to battery here. I cannot pre-condition because it's already an optimal temperature. All right, let's try. All right, we're charging, ramping up. 80 kilowatt, 90, 100, 110. Oh, we have the Gen 2 battery. Whoa, look at this. Wait, okay, how fast will it charge? Wow, it's still ramping up. It ramps up relatively quick, but not as quick as Tesla. Wow, 200, 199. Wow, look at that speed. 544 amp. Yeah, you need a truck charger, or Ioniq provides 500 amps, most of them. Well, actually for the 400 kilowatt charger, they can output more. But yeah, 198 kilowatt, confirm. We have the Gen 2 battery. Wait, even the Gen 2 battery, I'm not gonna swap it. But then I will swap it. I risk of swapping it back to a Gen 1 battery. Do you want to do that? You have the range anxiety, right? But this is the swap anxiety. Okay, so, but whatever. Here, 94. So, I guess we swap it. Let me see, right? The whole point with my trip and all that is to swap it. So, okay, all right. Let's disconnect and go. Let me see. Can I can stop charging here. Okay, good. And then sort right here. I think we are too fast for the system. It's just order placed, just like last time. We just have to sit and wait until Nomi or the system realizes that, oh, we are already in position. I remember there was this.
It's your turn.
There.
Tap to.
Okay, there.
We are parking now.
So
be aware of your surroundings.
yeah.
Do not open any door or take over the steering wheel.
Here you can change the volume.
To control the speed, you can press the brake pedal.
Wait, I thought that was Nomi. Okay, whatever. But I need to twinkle him, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. Wife has seen this before once. But you just have to know when you actually swap. I think I was too fast. Hey, obstacle detected again. Yeah, I've seen this before. Yeah, there's nothing here. Maybe there's just too much rust. It found rust. Okay, assume parking. Maybe I should test one day to have. Oh, I was about to say a bike rack, but I don't know why they have this thing in the back.
Parked.
In the back there, because it means that there is no room for bike racks or anything, cargo box.
Preparing.
Isabella has been sleeping for a long time. She's still asleep. Oxel, I think, is also asleep. I can't really see him from here. Maybe I should install a mirror. But at least they're not that affected by the swap process, right? We are now in Yes Home at this playground. We're gonna let the kids play a bit. But okay, so we have 88% now. We drove from Kløfta. But let me check now. We can go here, battery. What do we get with it? What the heck, man? I got a good 88%. What is this shite, man? Okay, well, I mean, you can just keep swapping, but whatever. But okay, so we're gonna check now. Is this the Gen 1 battery? So what I can do is I can go to Easy Pass. It's gonna raise the suspension even further. I can feel it goes up. Oh shit, it goes really high now. And then we get out, and then it's just easier to see down there, right? We poke it. Oh, okay. Yeah, you see, if these are squared, then this is Gen 1 battery. Ah, shit. Yeah, how do we solve this? Well, Nio can solve this by getting all the Gen 1 battery out of circulation and only use Gen 2. But okay, think about this. The Gen 1 is already at 88%. So we're talking about 12% degradation. I mean, when I check degradation on other cars, they tend to be maybe roughly 10-12% after like 100, 200,000 kilometers, or actually maybe even more, right? So yeah, and the Gen 2 batteries are at was it 95%? Okay, so okay, maybe I close the door for a bit. So in a way, I wonder how okay, when I talked to Nio about this, they said that, well, I mean, eventually there will be more and more Gen 2 batteries because all the new cars that are shipped from China, they already have Gen 2 battery in them, right? Brand spanking new. Maybe I should ask Nio about this, but do they manufacture a brand new Nio from China and then put in a second-hand Gen 1 battery? I bet they don't. They put a brand new battery, regardless if it's a ET5 or whatever, right? So and eventually there will be more and more Gen 2 batteries in the pool, but then eventually they also have to take out Gen 1 batteries. But then how many percent state of health do you need to go before you take out 20% degradation? Maybe once the Gen 1 reaches 80%, then they take them out of circulation. I don't know. I also wanted to know when do they take it out? What criteria do they have? And why do they take them out? Are they kaput? Or do they have too much degradation? And then do they have a counter on how many cycles those batteries have? So that would be interesting to know. But I think now I'm going to try to let the kids play over here. Okay, seems like Axel wants to play with the balls. Yeah, and there's some jump stuff. Okay. Well, nice chill times, right? We don't have kindergarten now. It's vacation for 3 weeks at least. Well, we are home and the week is almost done. And then, okay, so based on this week test now, we started with 23,087 kilometers and we ended up, at least at cleavage. I was a bit stressed with the whole thing. Now we are not so busy. All the kids are out now. Okay, we ended up with 23,248. So we drove only 161 kilometers. And then based on the remaining 33%, if I assume 88 kilowatt hour, net capacity, we have consumed 366 watt hour per kilometer. Remember, that is with some preheating or keep climate on or whatever, right? And some idling before I realized that the walkaway lock was off. But okay, I mean, if I was better at this and if I actually had the car parked in the garage, we could probably get away with around 250 watt hour per kilometer, because then I didn't have to preheat or pre-cool, no? But at least it gives you an idea of what we are consuming. But around town, no problem, because you can just charge at home, right? I intentionally didn't charge, or we could have swapped. But yeah, so, well, I mean, this could be relevant actually for people who don't have home charging and have to rely on street charging or something. But I guess in that case, if you don't have home charging, you will probably have a slightly different, way of using your car. You might not just waste energy like I do, right? So then you try to conserve energy, and yeah, then I guess the consumption will be lower. And also, this is a quite big and expensive car, so it's probably not a car that people will be owning and live in some high-rise building downtown Oslo where they don't have a dedicated parking spot, you know. So typical owners like this EL8 would be they already have a house, right? So in that case, okay, then it almost doesn't matter. You just plug it in every day and then no problemo. So this, tested it, was interesting. I actually had no idea how high it would be, but at least we try it now. So yeah, I think that's gonna be for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching and talk to you later.